Welcome to the first ever Florida Healthcare Association virtual conference, brought to you in part by our title sponsor, Bouchard Insurance. This digital event will feature live and on-demand education sessions, virtual exhibit booths, and networking opportunities. You will have the ability to earn up to 35 CEUs, learn from experts, share ideas, and help us honor our healthcare heroes, all in a safe way. The following are some very important housekeeping notes to ensure you have a positive experience at the virtual conference, receive credit hours for those very important CEUs, and how to get points for the leaderboard to win big prizes throughout the week. Attendance will be tracked after you watch each educational session. Contact hours will be reported to CE Broker on September 16th. A code will be provided during each of the education sessions you attend. Once the presentation is over, you must submit that code into the checkout area on the upper right-hand side of that sessions page. You can pull a record of attendance within the platform to see if you are receiving credits for each session you are attending. Handouts and surveys can be found within each session, also on the right-hand side of the screen. FHCA receives NAB approval for 11 sessions. Those sessions are marked as NAB approved and each have a 5-question quiz that must be completed to receive credits. It is highly recommended that all registrants watch the tutorial, which will teach you how to move through the virtual conference and use the platform. There will be some great door prize giveaways generously donated by our business partners, which include virtual swag bag offers and higher point engagement codes to help you climb the leaderboard, where some incredible prizes await the top attendees. Make sure you attend the live sessions today as well to collect some of the highest point codes that will be given out. Overall leaderboard prizes include a stay at the Don Cesar Hotel and $1,000 in cash, a beach condo stay plus $700 in cash, a fishing excursion with none other than Emmett Reed, and there's lots of other great prizes and cash winnings that add up to over $5,000. Throughout the week, there will be bonus point questions that will be posted in the bonus point section of the platform, located on the left side of your screen. Questions will be posted frequently for attendees to find the answers to. Those points are big, so don't forget to check back often in the bonus point section of the platform. Tomorrow, there will be an AMSC scavenger hunt. More information will be shared at tomorrow's membership meeting as to how that will work. Lastly, if you have any questions regarding the platform, your CEs, prizes, or anything related to the virtual conference, please don't hesitate to call our event team at the office or email them at eventsupport@fhca.org. And now, let's start our program. Please welcome Florida Healthcare Association and our Florida Promise Executive Director, Emmett Reed.
Welcome to the first ever Florida Healthcare Association virtual conference. I'm Emmett Reed, FHCA and our Florida Promise Executive Director. While we cannot be together in person, today marks a new opportunity for FHCA to provide members much needed education and networking during this unprecedented time. The last 6 months have been some of the hardest for providers and their staff who have all been on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic. 2020 has proved itself to be the year of the unthinkable for so many. From the daily use of personal protection equipment, care centers being closed to visitors, stay-at-home orders, social distancing, staffing shortages, bi-weekly testing, and the list goes on. I can't thank you enough for all you've done to keep your residents safe during this turbulent time. It's no surprise, really, because we are the long-term care profession. Every day you face and adapt to new challenges and adversity, and you overcome them to deliver the best care possible for your residents. FHCA has been proud to stand with you every step of the way. We've also adapted to this new reality, and we have your back. From our team embedded in the state emergency operations centers to ongoing calls and updates with you and our state officials, we're giving you the tools and resources to better keep your residents protected during this pandemic. We built major inroads with the Governor, Surgeon General, and Emergency Management Director Moskowitz, and strengthened our partnership with ACA. Collaborating with our state officials was critical to make progress when it came to getting members much-needed PPE, developing safe transfer protocols and workforce support. I know many of you have taken advantage of the ACA-approved personal care attendant program that we developed. And we want to remind you that FHCA's training curriculum for the approved feeding assistant program is now available on our website as well. Later this morning, you're going to hear from ACA Secretary Mary Mayhew, and I can't tell you how valuable her leadership has been throughout this pandemic. She's been a constant advocate for providers, and together with the governor, the emergency rules and executive orders that have been issued, from state-supported testing to ensuring safe hospital discharges, have played a huge role in your ability to protect residents and staff. I know many of the decisions that have been made by the governor and Secretary Mayhew, as well as each of you, have been difficult. But we know those decisions were necessary to contain the spread of the virus. 2020 has been an extremely tough year, and it's only August. While we hoped we could be together at an in-person conference to celebrate your heroism and give you some sense of normalcy, the extreme caution needed to protect you and your residents directed our decision to go virtual. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for supporting FHCA's virtual conference, especially Bouchard Insurance, our virtual conference title sponsor. Not only has Bouchard been our conference title sponsor for many years now, they're also an FHCA Service Corps partner, Platinum Pledge sponsor, and they support the association and our members year-round. Please be sure to check out Bouchard's virtual booth and take time to visit with Jeff Welch, Todd McWhirter, and their amazing team. They have a fantastic insurance program many of our members have already taken advantage of. Now, let's move forward on our agenda this morning. I'd like to ask FHCA President Alex Tarantev and Senior Vice President Marco Carrasco to say a few words. Alex and Marco.
Thank you, Emmett, and welcome to the FHCA 2020 Virtual Conference. While I'd rather celebrate my last year as president in person with you all, I'm thankful to so many who are able to transition this event to a fully virtual experience. I'd like to recognize our annual conference committee for all their hard work in planning the regional in-person conference, then pivoting quickly to an all-digital format. Specifically, I'd like to take a moment to thank Josh Wagner, Annual Conference Committee Chair, Rachel Mazer, ACC Co-Chair, and Julie Bell Morris, ACC Past Chair, for leading the charge and making this happen. Your leadership is evident, and we are grateful.
Speaking of leadership, I'm so honored to be part of the long-term care profession during this incredible time. COVID has now been with us for 6 months, and you continue to push through the hardest days. I know that we will get through this together. One of the best ways to overcome the days ahead is to band together, lean on each other, and support one another like never before. Thank you all for being part of the Healthcare Heroes team out there and saving lives every single day. We'd like to take some time to remember those heroes we've lost this year. Let's take a moment to watch this video honoring those who may be gone from our sight, but never from our hearts.
I'd now like to ask Jeff Markulik to present the Bylaws and Credentials Report.
I'm Jeff Markulik, FHCA Bylaws Committee Chair. In accordance with our bylaws, we must have 40 active members present on the virtual platform, as well as 12 members of the board. The committee has verified the virtual attendance and determined that we do have that number on the virtual conference platform. Mr. President, we have a quorum. FHCA's Bylaws Committee is recommending proposed amendments to the bylaws to allow for electronic meetings, including annual conference, annual meetings, and any general or special membership meetings, along with associated quorum for those electronic meetings. Additionally, we're recommending a technical edit related to the approval of the budget, striking the word conference and changing it to annual meeting. An email with the amendment language was sent to members in August, and it has been posted on the membership meeting page on the virtual conference session page under this handouts section. If you have not already reviewed the proposed amendments, we encourage you to do so before casting your vote on these changes. FHCA will be using an online voting system to conduct this and other voting actions needed during this virtual conference. We will open at 1:30 p.m. and close this afternoon at 5 p.m., all Eastern Standard Time. All votes must be cast during that time frame. On FHCA, voting delegates who have questions about the platform can contact Mitzi Woods at mwoods@fhca.org. I want to thank the members of the committee for their work on these amendments. This concludes my report. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you. As Jeff mentioned, today we'll be using an online voting system separate from the virtual conference platform to conduct several votes. If you have not received this information and you are a voting delegate, please contact Mitzi Woods of FHCA. And now, I'd like to welcome John Simmons, FHCA Immediate Past President, who will present the nominating committee report.
Thank you. Now I'd like to present the candidates who have been credentialed to run for FHCA office and serve in 2020 and 2021. For President, Marco Carrasco. Senior Vice President, Anita Fallman. Secretary, Julie Bell Morris. Treasurer, Kathy Galen. Not-for-profit Vice President, Jeffrey Freemark. Independent Owner Vice President, Mike McQuilkin. Multi-Facility Vice President, Vernon Ziegert. Assisted Living Vice President, Stephen Rule. Associate Member Vice President, Matt Diepenbrock. Up next are the Regional Vice Presidents. Region 1, Isis Fernandez. Region 2, Matthew Thompson. Region 3, Derek Webster. And Region 4, Jeffrey Markulik. Please note that Mel Beal has been appointed to the member-at-large seat by our Florida Promise per the FHCA bylaws. I'd now like to open the floor for electronic nominations for offices of President, Senior Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, Multi-Facility Vice President, Not-for-Profit Vice President, Independent Owner Vice President, ALF Vice President, Associate Member Vice President, or any of the 4 Regional Vice President nominations. Nominations should be submitted via email to Mitzi Woods at mwoods@fhca.org. That's mwoods@fhca.org by 12 noon Eastern Time Zone today. At 12:01 p.m., electronic nominations from the floor will be closed. Please understand that anyone nominated electronically from the floor is subject to credentialing as a member in good standing. Should there be a contested race based on any floor nominations, credentialed candidates will be asked to record their speech following this morning's keynote presentation for members to view before voting opens. Thank you and enjoy the conference. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you, John, and good luck to all candidates. As a reminder, the voting platform will open at 1:30 p.m. and close at 5 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. All voting delegates will need to vote electronically on business items in that time frame. Voting results will be reported at tomorrow's morning membership meeting. And now I'd like to turn it over to Anita Fallman, FHCA Treasurer, for her report.
Good morning. I'm Anita Fallman, Florida Healthcare Association's Treasurer. The Association's 2019 financial statements were audited by MSL, CPAs, and advisors who issued an unqualified opinion. The Association's audited net income for the year ending December 31st, 2019 was $128,000. Both associations' annual conference and its various educational offerings were successful and exceeded the budgeted projections for those events. In July, the Florida Healthcare Association Budget Committee met to formulate the operating budget for 2021. The budget process was challenging given the COVID-19 crisis and the resulting future economic uncertainties. After careful consideration and discussion, the committee proposed an annual budget which reflects operating revenues and expenses of $5,963,000. The 2021 proposed budget and due structures were approved by the Florida Healthcare Association's Board of Directors via an electronic ballot on July 31st. Earlier this month, the Florida Healthcare Association members were emailed a copy of the proposed 2021 budget summary as well as proposed dues structure, which reflects no increase in dues for 2021. Both these items have been posted on the membership meeting page on the virtual conference session page under the handouts section. If you've not already reviewed this information, we encourage you to do so before casting your vote on these changes. Please remember that voting is taking place through Florida Healthcare Association's online voting system between 1:30 and 5 p.m. Eastern Time today. Thank you to the members of the Budget Committee and for their work on these items. This concludes my report.
Thank you, Anita. We'd like to conclude this morning's meeting by celebrating two leaders in the long-term care profession. Please join me in watching this video announcing our 2020 Nursing Home and Assisted Living Administrators of the Year.
This year's ALF Administrator of the Year is a seasoned long-term care professional and active member of FCAL committee and always willing to support the association when called upon. His leadership skills have helped build a team of excellence at his facility. For several years now, the facility has been deficiency-free and last year earned a Bronze National Quality Award, one of just a few assisted living communities to earn this distinction. Our winner knows how to empower his team members and to keep them engaged. And under his leadership, the facility continues to develop innovative programming to ensure that residents have excellent care and enriching life experience. He's also actively involved with the residents, and as a result, the facility is known for earning top marks in customer satisfaction, along with being a strong leader. Our winner is also known by his professional peers for being a heck of a nice guy. Please join me in recognizing Victor Viparata, Executive Director of Cypress Palm Assisted Living, as the 2020 Florida Healthcare Association Assisted Living Facility Administrator of the Year. Victor, I believe you've got some special team members there to help present you with the plaque.
I mean, honestly, I could not do it without the folks behind me, my Director of Nursing, Diana, Christoph, Victor, Marnie. So we have a great team with many other folks here at Cypress Palms that helps me to achieve these awesome goals. Also with our regional Davids here today, awesome support. And my peer right here in front of me holding the camera, Rich Lewis, all very supportive. So I'm at a loss of words, and normally I'm not. So thank you. I am humbled and I am very much appreciative. So thank you so much.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Daddy. Okay, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule today for this very special presentation. Before we begin, I would like to thank each of you for your tireless work every day to keep your residents and your staff safe. You're all heroes in our eyes. And this morning, we're going to honor one of our special person caring for heroes with the Nursing Home Administrator of the Year Award. Our award winner started her career in long-term care over 30 years ago, with 17 years serving as the administrator to the care center she runs today. She's sought after as an expert in hurricane readiness, having been boots on the ground during numerous hurricanes, including Charley and Irma. Her leadership has resulted in numerous deficiency-free surveys and measurable outcomes in quality improvement, with the facility most recently earning both a CMS 5-star rating and a Governor Gold Seal Award for excellence in long-term care. She is known as an inspirational leader to her team with a hands-on, open-door approach to team members, residents, and family members. She strives every day to enrich the resident lives, and it shows. I'm guessing you all know by now who that person is, but she's best known for her passionate advocacy to enhance the quality of life for veterans. Our winner brings that same willingness to serve to the Florida Healthcare Association. She is an active member of the Emergency Preparedness Committee and Survey and Regulatory Committee, and a Florida Leader graduate. Optimism, energy, passion, and tireless dedication were some of the words used to describe our winner, and now we know why. Please join me in recognizing Liz Barton, Administrator of the Douglas T. Jacobson State Veterans Nursing Home, as the 2020 Florida Healthcare Association Nursing Home Administrator of the Year.
I can't believe it!
Liz, I believe you've got some special team members there to help present you with a plaque.
Oh, Stephanie, I don't know what to say. Wow, I am so honored, and I am so grateful, and I'm so shocked, and I'm so surprised. I mean, this is like a dream come true. I think every administrator wants to earn this award, and I have to thank my parents who are elderly, who got me in this business. And my dad was a World War II vet, and my grandfather was a World War I vet. My son, for long hours of being left with babysitters or being dragged into a nursing home for a hurricane, or especially Florida Healthcare for helping me pass to get my license in the first place, and for years of training and education and allowing me to be on the committees. I have to thank FDVA for hiring me, and of course my boss Connie and everybody above her and below her. Joan Jacobson, the widow of Douglas T. Jacobson, the 30 veteran organizations, for without their help we wouldn't have the resources and the time to excel, and most of all my staff. Lindsay Mallard, Stephanie Taylor, my director of nursing, Kelly Klein, and literally all of them, because without their hard work and without their caring, there's no way I would ever be this successful without them. I am so touched, I am so honored, and of all organizations, Florida Healthcare and FDVA are two of my favorite, and I'm so honored to be recognized by you. I just can't thank you enough.
Liz, congratulations. When they told me 10 days ago or so, I was so excited and thankful and appreciative of you, your leadership, and who you are as a service provider for our state's veterans. So on behalf of Florida Department of Veterans Affairs, congratulations. We're not surprised that you won. We're just happy that it got recognized. So congratulations. Here's my virtual clapping. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
It's been fun. It's been different, and we've had a great time together over the last 2 years. You've done an awesome job through some tough times. I'm very proud of you. You are, you shine, and so does, I have to say, every administrator that works for FDVA shines. You guys are just outstanding. It is an honor to work with you. I'm so proud of you, all the work over all the years that you put into that building, and where that building has come and where it's at today. So I just want to say special thank you for all that you do down there every day and the hours that you put in. I know how hard you worked over the last few months with our COVID patients being taken care of, and how outstanding care that you and your team have given down there. So again, special thanks. I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you, Connie. Coming from your boss, that's an honor. It is such an honor. Thank you.
This year is so unusual, as we all know, and the committee really got it right, because somebody said it earlier, every administrator that's out there working right now is deserving of unbelievable accolades. So the committee had to find someone extra special this year in a pandemic year where things are just incredibly hard, and your population that you care for is extra special, and you are just special to us at Florida Healthcare Association. You're deserving of this award, and I just want to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart and thank you for what you did.
I have such admiration and respect for Florida Healthcare that, coming from all of you, I don't know of another organization in the nation that honors its long-term care profession or its professionals as well or as much as you folks do. And you have done more for us than I know any other state's organization has.
Congratulations, Liz Barton and Victor Piperata, two very deserving people and true examples of excellence. We commend you for all you have done in long-term care. Before we close today, I'd like to thank you all for joining us. Today's checkout code for this meeting is HEALTH, HEALTH, all lowercase. Submit this code in the upper right-hand side of this sessions page on the platform where it says checkout. The code HEALTH is valued at 20 points and will be added to your leaderboard total. Make sure to leave this Zoom meeting and rejoin us for the opening live keynote session with Secretary Mary Mayhew at 10:15 a.m. in the morning. Her session is listed on the left of your screen in the platform. She will conclude with a live Q&A, so don't miss out.